Traders, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to give you the technical analysis on AMC. That is all we're looking at, the price action that is being shown to us on the stocks. I'm not covering any manipulation. I've gone over that plenty already. If you're interested in that, there's tons of other YouTube channels where you can hear the same thing over and over and over, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the viewpoint on AMC today, what I see happening, why I believe today was a very good day for AMC stock. Cue the ice cube.
Today was a good day.
But honestly, I love what's going on here. It looks pretty good, and this is what I've been hoping for going to the beginning of this week, and I'll show you what I'm looking forward to continue this run up. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. All right, so on the after hours, you see we're at 10:34. Nothing really crazy, no new news or anything like that. And so as we go over to the chart, there's a few things that I do want to look at. So looking here, this is just marking the beginning of the week, this green line, and this is how we moved. You know, we started with a quick run up, pushed back down, and then just pinching of the, overall chart, moving very sideways. This is good. This is what I wanted. I did not want a very bullish move up. I didn't want to drop down. We want consolidation. Now, it's kind of strange where we're getting this consolidation. If you've watched the previous videos, we're definitely moving in kind of what I would call no man's land, right? Because this is a huge resistance at the top, and then this is our massive support down at the bottom near $9, $9.40, give or take. And we're sitting right in the middle of that. And then on top of that, we're pinching right on top of the OBV. I'm sorry, not the OBV, the VWAP, but I wanted to see a close right above the VWAP. That would have been the best case scenario. We are still above the weekly open, which is bullish. It still looks very strong. But I do want to look at the OBV as well. As we look at the OBV, we're getting a nice trend. We're getting what we want. This is what I've been talking about. Consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. We're seeing the consolidation, a push up, more consolidation, and it looks like it wants to continue up, right? So it's funny that we're getting this kind of push and, a strong appearance from the OBV. But as we look at the stock, it looks like more of just sideways flat action, right? We don't see we're getting that push up, right? Compared to how it's moving here. There's no real movement here. And then we're about to get that breakup going into tomorrow right here. So that's what I love about the OBV. It kind of leads the stock in a lot of ways. And that's why I'm watching it so heavily, because it can show you where buyers are really stepping up to the plate to buy more shares or buy more options or stuff like that. It really represents shares more than options. When I'm talking about options, I use something like cheddar flow to show the actual option side and some of the dark pool going on there. It's kind of weird that everyone says the dark pool is such a surprise. We've been talking about it on the channel for some time. I don't believe the dark pool is that heavily manipulated. I don't want to go into that right now. That's a story for another day, but let's get back to the chart. So as we're moving, what I want to see, I would like to see a slower movement, right, continuing, and then I want to see a push up to this 11.4 range. Once we get to this 11.4 range, I don't believe we need to see this quick slingshot action. I've been talking about this. We don't need to see this push and then break and then keep going, right? We don't need to see that quick action. We want to see this continuation and this slow trending that we're getting now. I love what we're seeing, and it looks a lot like what we're getting from before. So let's take a look at what was going on prior with AMC, because it looks like we're getting very similar movement. We saw that breakdown. Now we're consolidating. I expect maybe not tomorrow, but sometime this week going into Wednesday, a move back up, more consolidation, and then a move back up. Now, I don't want to see these strong moves, because when we get these strong moves, typically they're followed by retracements. So keep that in mind. Strong influxual waves to the upside tend to retracements back on the downside equally as strong. Now, we did get a retracement like about half the size, but it was still a strong retracement. And then as we look at the past as well, you can see that this was the case. So as we got this move here, very strong move up, the hedge funds manipulated, we came back down, consolidated, and then continuation. It's the same story over and over. But as you see, you can look at the pattern, right? We're getting this consolidation, move up, come back down, consolidation, move up. So consolidation is definitely what we want. I don't want to see crazy, sporadic just movement straight to the upside. We want to see a slow, steady staircase movement to the upside, right? And 11.4 is going to be that level of resistance we want to hold above. So I'm not looking for something just straight above and going straight to $12. No, I would like to see a strong move, some consolidation sideways, and then continuation like this, right? That's what we want to see. That's healthy movement on the stock. And if you missed the last video, I want to talk about why I believe this resistance is so key. Now, I was getting a bit bearish on this chart. Now, if you haven't watched all the videos and you're saying, Tyler, you're a bear, you probably did not watch the whole video, because I never said this stock was going to the ground. I held all my options. I never sold anything. That's not what happened. You totally misinterpreted and not watched the video. Make sure you watch the entire video before you leave some sort of critiquing. Now, when we talk about this, this is a complete 0.618 retracement. If you go look on Google, let's look really quick on Google what this actually means, the 0.618. The golden ratio. This is the golden ratio. Look it up. The golden ratio when it comes to the Fibonacci retracements, right? This is a key level. This is one of the best levels for continuation and for a downside pressure on a retracement. So we had this golden ratio trace all the way back down to the 0.618. We're getting a push back up. Now consolidation. I believe we're going to start seeing some more upside. And where I want to see us get back above is this 11.5 to 11.4 range and get some more consolidation at that range. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna get a quick movement. I just want to see slow, steady growth. This is what we were talking about all during this movement. Just slow, steady growth, up and down, up and down, up and down. The squeeze does not have to be instantaneous or anything like that. I'm not gonna BS you guys, okay? If we do start getting a breakdown, I'm not bearish yet. If we get a close below 8.86, that's where things start to change. But I don't believe we're at that point yet. We still look pretty decent. GameStop was actually running pretty well today, back at 183. It's looking pretty good. Honestly, they're both looking pretty good. GameStop looks a little bit more on the bullish side of things. I do think GameStop could test 280 very soon, so keep that on your radar. But AMC, I believe it's looking good, kind of lagging, a good opportunity when it gets above, that VWAP. There's massive opportunity for upside, so keep that in the back of your minds. And if you're looking at AMC, you're saying, Tyler, where are some entries for options? Because if you're on this channel, I'm a short-term trader. It's all about options. I'm not interested in stocks at all. I'm interested in options. Now, there are long-term stocks in my portfolio. Don't get me wrong, but AMC is not one of them. There's a very high level of risk when it comes to AMC, and I don't want to hold AMC for years. That's not my plan here. So when it comes to options, where am I looking at? Honestly, I like where we're at right now. I believe this is a very strong support. If we get some downside, I still like AMC at this moment. I believe 11.4 is going to be pretty quick. So you have an opportunity to double your money very quickly on options here. Now you're saying, Tyler, you're not a holder. You're not holding, till the moon. That's not the point of this channel. I'm an options trader. I try to make money where I see I can make money. That's what I do. I trade options. I do not hold options till expiration. I make money the best way that I know how, and that is trading options and not holding till expiration. I recommend you look into options and educate yourself when's the best time to exit. I cannot tell you when is or when it is not the best time to exit because I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap the video up. Overall, I do like AMC. It's getting a nice pinch. I believe we're setting up for another move to the upside. Indexes also look very strong. The Suez Canal was actually cleared. So things are lining up for indexes to get that next push to the upside and maybe help AMC get that push back above $11 where it needs to be. It looks strong. I might enter some more options in the morning. So if you want to see if I'm entering options in the morning, check out the stream at 8:30 Central. I already have options for April 1st, and it looks like I might be taking an L, but we could get some upside to mitigate some of those losses very soon. We'll see how it goes. Have a good one, boys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Namaste.
Check.